Hello everyone, and welcome back to episode 19. I'm so excited for this episode because we've got big plans ahead for today. Big plans, expansion plans, really. We're going to be working on the outside of the base. We're not going to be working on the inside like we've been doing for quite some time now. But we're going to be constructing the farmland area of the mansion, which is going to be a lot of fun. But just as a quick recap, in the last episode we built this furnace system, which is not smelting anything anymore. It's currently full, so I'm not really going to focus on that too much. It should be spitting out everything that it's been smelting. But I think I've had enough of building inside here for a while, so I think we're going to be going outside. Definitely not in the middle of the night, because that is a bad idea waiting to happen. So, I'm going to go sleep, and then we're going to go have a look at the space that we're going to be using for our farmland. Right, now this is going to be the space we're going to be using for our farmland. This space right here, just next to the iron farm that we still have to fix, but we'll get to that. So, it's going to be round about here-ish. It's going to have a nice big barn, some farmlands, and we're also going to employ some villagers to work here, but is that going to work? If I put villagers down here, will that interfere with the iron farm? We'll have to find out. I have to fix it anyway, so we could do both at the same time. So, oh, there's another skeleton. I thought I killed him. Didn't I? Could have sworn I did. Huh. Weird. Well, unfortunately I don't have a plan for the barn yet, so I'm going to have to hop into a building creative world so that we can figure out what to do. Right, we are here in our testing world where we do all our experiments. Now I'm just going to find a space to put it. I think I'm going to do it right here. Why is my render distance so short? Let's up that render distance a bit. There we go. Oh wait, that's not right. There we go. Alright, now that we're in our building creative world, now we can build a quick barn. See what we can come up with. And here is our new barn. All, well, mostly completed. What we have done is we've put in a little place for our, what should we call them? Our staff. Yeah, our staff. We'll call them our staff. The villagers will be our staff from now on. They will be, this is where they'll be living, just above the barn. It's all nice and cozy in there, complete with a kitchen and all that stuff that they'll never use, I'm assuming. And down here we have all the thing, well, this part is not completed, because we're going to be putting in a bunch of farms in here. So, I haven't really done much down here, I've only done this. It's not going to stay this way, I promise. It's gonna change up quite a lot of it to have farms in here. So we're gonna have a cow farm, a chicken farm. I'm not sure about a sheep farm. Maybe, possibly. We could. Wouldn't hurt. And then we can have that all running into our storage system. But this is going to be the rough shape of how it's gonna look. I tried to make it look as barn looking as possible. Just hope it worked. It looks good to me. I don't see any faults with it. We can upgrade it as we go along. Now, all we have to do now is jump back into our previous world and build this thing. Right, then now I'm going to go gather up the resources we're going to need to build this big barn, and then we're going to do the first ever third-person time-lapse of me building up the barn. So, let's get it started. See, now that's a problem. Should I take care of them? I'm just going to ignore them. So, we finally finished our barn, or so we could say. Now, I'm well aware... Oh, we have no skin on. Oops. I'll fix that later. Let's just ignore it for now. Unfortunately, not a large portion, the entire time-lapse I did corrupted. So, I had to make a backup plan. So, I hope everyone enjoyed the backup time-lapse of me building a barn. But I know I didn't show everything in that time-lapse, so I'll just run through what I did. We just put in some storage back here, some pens for the animals, and also a nice little place for the workers of our, mansion, shall we call it? A little place for them to stay and sleep and have a nice view of everything. So all in all, I think we did, I think this has turned out pretty well. It is nighttime too, so I should probably go sleep before I suffer more creeper explosions. Alright. Now that all that is ticked off, there is one more thing we need to do in today's episode, and that is start building some kind of wall. Because there's going to be a wall going through the outside, or the outer perimeter of our mansion, just to keep all the mobs out. Just so that we have a place of safety to be in. Right. So, let's see if I can do this right now. So, I'd say we put it about here-ish. So, we put it here. So we're going to use the same pattern we used on our house. So we do that. And then we fold the back up. Like that. Do that. Alright, doesn't look too bad. We put that in. That doesn't look terrible. It looks okay-ish, I suppose. Now we just need... How wide are we going to make this? We're definitely not going to be filling the entire thing in, because that's going to take way too much stone. So I say we go... like that. And then we do the same on the other side. But how high are we going to go? So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, that's the wrong thing. This doesn't exactly feel like it's high enough. I think we should go up by one more. Yeah, one more feels better. And what are we going to do with these ends? Okay, so I think we should do the same that we did with the house. And do a little something. No. Let's try this. Take the totem of dying out. Do that. And then that. That looks okay. Now I just need to do the same for the other side. Ow! Without falling off. I knew I brought these rockets for a reason. Ooh. It shouldn't have been that strong of rockets. Alright, let's try again. So do that. Do that. Do that. Need more of these. Now all we need to do is something like that. Probably add something there, just to make it look a little better. And perhaps something in the middle. Just to help it look a little bit better than what it does currently. That looks okay. Although this is not centered, which is a little bit of a problem, but I can live with it. Let's try again. And I think that's what our wall, if we can call it that, our wall, sort of, will look like. So we're not going to build the entire wall around the entire place right now. We're just going to do this little bit, since I don't have enough wood to do all of it. We're just testing things out. So anyway, I could... Wait, I have an idea. I have an idea. If I can find where I put all that... Ah, there it is. Let's try some iron bars instead. Because the iron bars might look a little bit better. So we take this top row out. We put it at the very top. And in between, we put that. Much better. I like it a lot more already. Look at that. So as time goes on, every episode we'll just add another segment until we've completely gone all the way around. I'll just sneakily add it in every episode. Just me adding one little segment in per episode. Because I like the way that looks. But I think that's all we have time for today's episode. That looks so strange over there. It looks strange, just a little piece of wall right there in the middle of nowhere. So, we got plenty of things done today. We got a massive barn built. We got a little piece of wall. I think we did a lot of progress in today's episode. So, I hope everyone enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did enjoy. Please share it with family and friends. And yeah, subscribe. I hope everyone enjoyed, and I'll see everyone in the next episode.